I intended to have a video out today on me doing something to one of my computers. That video will come out Thursday. Unfortunately, I nearly fried my system. I'm not going to go into the details right now because I'm making a video, but make sure to check that out when it comes out on Thursday. But I'm here in my office giving you a quick look at the setup that I'm going to be using for testing multi-generational incremental growth. Yeah, I think I saved that. Over here in this corner of my office, it's just a desk that's been sitting. I've been literally just piling crap on it. And I have a longer video showing getting this all set up. But in this one take, I just wanted to kind of go over the systems that are currently sitting here and ask your opinion on what I should do with them. So, let's start over here. This first one is the oldest system that I currently have assembled. Excuse me. There we go. So this is an X58 EVGA motherboard. You can see I only have dual channel in there because the motherboard is acting funky. I bought it and the motherboard wasn't 100% right, and I forgot about that. Also, this fan cover will not stay. Anyway, this is an X58 with a 5675 Xeon in it. Very good system for the generation. This is the 1366 socket, which is first generation Core series. So you got i5, i7, 700, i5 750, i7 960 or 950s. So they weren't very high numbered because they were first gen things. And yeah, I figured I should have one of these. I went with the Xeon because it's a 6-core. Honestly, the i7 990 Extreme or 960 Extreme would have been nicer, but they're still like $180 for the processor because they've become vintage. Yeah, I need to put that cover back on. We'll do that later. Over here, got an i7. Move you a little bit. i7 3770K in a Hadron Air case. I'm doing a video on how I got this. But yeah, it's a i7 3770K, which I did the Dell systems with, or the Dell system with, and then I got a Z77 motherboard for it. Has a 980 in it right now. The reason I wanted this case is mini ITX, and it comes with a 500 watt 80 plus gold power supply, and I got the case and what's in the next computer for $100. Come back for that video. However, the power button didn't work, so I've kind of janked one together. Works fine. That's probably just going to be disassembled and sold. That's an old Pentium 3 system. Pentium 3 systems are actually still desirable to some folks, but not to me. And then finally, let's move you over here. Finally, we have this system, which was actually in the EVGA case. This is a i7 4790K. That's Devil's Canyon stuff. A 4th generation CPU. It's actually the refresh of the 4th generation because it was 4770K, but they ran super hot because of the interface material between the spreader and the chip. So they redid it and came out with 4790. It boosts higher, and it currently is on a mini ITX board because, well, it came in the EVGA case, and it wasn't something I planned on buying, but I got a mini ITX board with the Z97 chipset, with the 4790K, with 16 gigs of 2400 megahertz RAM, plus the EVGA case for $100. Never going to say no to that. I may get a full-size Z97 motherboard to take even more advantage of that chip, but that ROG board actually overclocks to the moon, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, so that's got that. All of these have SSDs for the operating system. However, this system is the only one that is full SSD, so like the Steam library is on an SSD, or I'd say a 1 terabyte SSD, so I put all the games on there. So these ones are actually a little bit too slow when it comes to the Steam libraries. I have plenty of hard drives laying around, but I don't like how slow they are, so I think I'm going to buy a 4 terabyte SSD and just make that a Steam library. It's easy enough to change them, swap out the SSD between those two systems, and then I'll have all the Steam games on a SSD. My home system has onboard NVMe SSDs, so I can't just take those off and put them on any of these because none of these have NVMe support. And then I just have this older television because it allows for VGA hookups, and it's an older TV for testing video game systems, things like that. I do have a 32-inch 1440. I'm retaining water. You can tell right here. But anyways, I have a 1440p monitor I may bring over here in order to just have a more modern monitor. Say that 10 times fast for testing modern stuff. In the corner of this desk, there's an Apple Macintosh LC. Picked that up at an auction for like $3, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. They work. One take, man. Hey, stay where I put you. And then the last thing I have is this old G3. I think it's a G3. It's stuck. Damn it, Meg. Anyway, I have this old G3. It's actually an ATX design, so I could put a modern system in here. Or I could just, you know, take this to the range and shoot it. Let me know what you think about that. So, that's your Monday video. One take, all that good stuff. It's only like 6 minutes long. That's fine. I just want to keep you guys engaged and up to date. I'm going to improve this corner of the office some more. I'll put up more shelves, probably some LED lighting strips. And then I'll be filming in here on evenings. It's amazing how the white balance is just blowing out because I'm directly under a fluorescent. I have studio lights I may swap out for, and then we will be able to do our testing. If you like that kind of a setup, let me know, because it's not my couch. For those of you that don't know, when I film my firearms, I'm typically on a couch. Because, you know, why wouldn't I be? Hate that case. But I also want your opinion on what systems I'm missing. I know I need an X99 and probably first gen Ryzen. I've been watching Facebook. I don't spend a lot of money on stuff if I don't have to. I'm a deal finder. Yeah, deal finder. That's what they're going to put on my arrest record. He was a deal finder. Shouldn't have found that deal. Anyways, I'm out of here. Leave me a message, comment, subscribe. Go over to the Jiminy Show, sign up over there. This is only going up on Jiminy Tech because it's a Monday one-shot. So, thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later.